Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and I've got a little hamster crawling around me. She's vicious. She tried biting my finger this morning already. I don't think it smelled like food. She's just being boo. It is 6:12 a.m. on Thursday, the 19th of July. And I am in, well, dire straits. But first, here's little Boogle Boogle Boogle, just so that you can see her in high detail. Well, the back side of her. Can you face this way, Boog? For just a little bit? No. Anti-camera gyroscope. But she's a cutie, so I'm going to put her back in her cage now to reward her for being a sweetheart. She also is, like, wanting down, so I want to reward them by putting them down when they want to go down so that they don't go psycho. I don't want to have to punish them for going psycho. Little tiny whips and little tiny handcuffs. And I don't have anything like that. No tiny whips. Anyway, though, there's little Booga Booga. And across the room, little Charvy, who's still losing all of his original fur and still growing in new fur. So half of him's naked, half of him has covered with new fur growth, and half of him is still losing fur. But it's summer and it's like really hot, so I have a feeling it's probably got to do something with that, plus age. So, I mean, I still put lotion on him because his skin though feels so dry. So I don't know if that's really good, really bad, but I put a blob of lotion on my finger and then I rub it onto his body because he seems to be itchy at times. Not always. And so I try to help him out because skin with no fur, if you're an animal like that, their skin oils are distributed by the action of skin and fur. And with not much fur, he doesn't have a lot of way to get the skin oils all over his skin. And so it kind of dries out. And so I help him out by putting lotion on. I'm a little worried about that because I am afraid that he's eating the lotion. You know, of course, he's a little animal, so he feels something on him, so he goes, and then goes scrape, 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 scrape. So, we shall see. Seems to be doing in great shape, though. Having to smush the denture adhesive down again. Joy. I wish I didn't have dentures, but then I like being able to eat and not look like a monster, so it's a good thing. I'm in a real big hurry today because I have therapy and I'm not having a chance to wake up. Normally I wake up for about an hour or so, come in here and just wake up, watch videos, read, play with the hamsters, do stuff. Not today. I set my alarm for 5:15. Woke up at 5:15 and said, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna lay in bed and relax a moment. So at 20 to 6, when I woke up again, I got up and came in and, well, I got dressed, went downstairs, got my teeth ready, did all the various human functions that you do in a bathroom, and then came back upstairs and turned on the computer and sat down, and it was cold this morning, freaking cold. I didn't realize it was going to get so chilly in here this morning. So I had the box fan on the very lowest setting, and when I came in here, it was like, oh, I was so cold. Now these little guys were fine, and that's good, because I was kind of afraid about that, because hamsters, being desert creatures, if it gets too cold, they go into hibernation. And it's not altogether healthy for them. I mean, they're like in slow motion. If like you have a hamster in hibernation, if it's too cold and it's lying there like a lump and it looks dead, if you blow on its face, you go. Now, if it's a normal hamster, not in hibernation, they go blah, ugh, yeah, and then they'll like go, hey, knock it off. But if you blow in the face of a hibernating hamster, they go like this. Literally just that fast. They're in slow motion. Their muscles are cold. Everything moves so slow. They're so sad. And then they warm up and they shake and then they run around and they're fine. usually. Of course, you're always going to have the outliers, those that don't survive that. But under normal circumstances, it gets too cold, that's what happens to them. Now, it's been a long time since I've ever been in a household that got that cold. It was 1989 was the last time. But even so, remembering that when I came in here and the box fan was going and it was chilly in here, I was like, oh no. So I ran down, got the little, oh, it's so hard to do this and it reversed, but got the little box radiator thing, plugged it in, and it warmed up a little bit. Didn't need to be much. I just wanted to take the chill out of here. But like I said, they were still all running around. Charvy, even the one without fur, was still running around like a little crazy person, chewing on food. I don't understand, Charvy. I went and broke apart another one of these. Oh, they're on the other side there. Somebody sent me a package of hamster treats in one of the last boxes of stuff that I got. And people do send me things that I don't show, things like the candy. When people show me candy, I don't show that because generally, or unbox the candy, because I don't have a lot of food here. And so generally when I notice that there's candy, I'm like immediately beset upon by hunger and I start eating it. So my apologies on that. People have sent candy, largely, like there's Potato-tron has done so. Thank you, Potato-tron. Michael Sorenko. Thank you, Michael Sorenko. And so people have sent candy, and that is awesome. Thank you. Again, I'm sorry I haven't unboxed it, but generally I'm so hungry I've started eating it immediately. Sorry about that, but it is appreciated to no end. Oh, there was something. Actually, Michael Sorenko has sent quite a lot of things, so this is kind of a thank you, Michael Sorenko thing. But he did send a box of these because I put them on my wish list because it had been so long. It'd been like decades since I'd had a moon pie, and so I was like, oh, and so I put moon pies on my wish list just because I wanted to see what they're like. And so he sent me a box of moon pies. So thank you very, very much. That was very cool. So there, we have an unboxing. I do like to show off postcards, letters, and other things when they show up in the mail, but people send me things so infrequently, it takes months and months to show off enough postcards and letters. I think, yeah, I actually did get one letter like 2 weeks ago, and I've been waiting to see if anybody else is going to send me any more mail before I show it all off, because there's this one, I mean, that is an unboxing, it just goes, okay, it's done. I mean, that's 5 seconds of an unboxing. I can't show things off in an unboxing when people don't send like postcards and letters. I beg for postcards every single video. I beg for postcards underneath in the show more, only because they're cheap. They're like the cheapest things you can buy. And admitted, they're not cheap anymore. Nothing's like the 10 or 25 cents to get something. It costs like $1 now to get a postcard, and that's like if you're in the US, it's another almost 50 cents to get a stamp. So I know it's not really cheap, but compared to various things that you can send in the mail, it is about the cheapest you can get. So yeah, I'm still coughing my lungs out. Last night was awful. Oh, so much pollen I was coughing up. Literally, just wads of pollen mucus. Thumbs up. But yeah, I'd love to show off postcards. That's why I say, hey, please send me postcards in my videos. And I say, please send me postcards down below. It's, hey, I love postcards, and I'd love to show them off. But people don't send me any. I am so sorry. But yes, I'm doing this all so early because I have to leave here 8 o'clock a.m. at the very latest to make it to my therapy. Which means start this at late 6:15 is when I started, so hopefully it'll be close to 6:30 when I finish. And then from there, I've got to edit and then render and then upload, and it's almost 6:30. That's an hour and a half, you say. Not bad, but yeah, but it takes a good half hour to render, sometimes half hour and more to edit, so it's really kind of tight. Thumbs up. So really, there's not a whole lot that I'm going to have done today. Probably not a reaction. I don't know. If I have time, of course, I will. But I'm going to do my best, and people are still asking in comments, when are you going to live stream again? I'm sorry, everybody. I want to live stream. It's just the heat. I keep falling asleep during days when I don't have appointments. Because yesterday, everything again thrown off schedule when I went and fell asleep in the morning time for about an hour, hour and a half. That throws it all off by an hour and a half. By the time I'm done, it's like I'm into times where I can't live stream because I'm going to be falling asleep. I still have to work out a thing where I'm going to maybe just every other day do a video for my game channel so that I can live stream, because I want to start live streaming again really, really bad. It's enjoyable. It's fun. I enjoy playing the games. I enjoy talking. I just want to do more things like some people. There's this one fellow like Appabend. He does live streaming all the time. Just has a live stream schedule, and it's like, hey, I'm going to live stream on this day on this time, and then comes up with stuff to talk about as soon as he starts live streaming. So there's people that live stream the way I vlog, which is turn on the camera and go. So hey, who knows? I mean, there's no set way to do anything. We're all largely making this up as we go along. So hey, gonna do my best, and I'm trying. Thumbs up and thank everybody. Oh yes, really quick. With my storage unit, I tweeted about this yesterday. The person who had donated to my GoFundMe, the money showed up. And this was amazing. The money showed up in my account, and it brought me really close to zero. And then within moments, my car insurance payment went through and brought me down another 50 bucks. Within moments of that money going in there, my car insurance came out. So at minus $52, or was it minus $60, when the 319 from my PayPal dropped into my checking account, I have, instead of 319, I have like $235. That's not the 310 necessary. I'm gonna call them today and say, if I give you this money in cash, can we freeze the proceedings and then I'll pay off what I owe? If I can do that, then I can get my pieces out of the storage unit. And then it's done. It's done. Now, if they don't do that, then I'm of course going to need, and I hate to say this because I don't have any way of doing it myself, and my parents were first generation, well, yeah, first generation, because my grandparents lived through the Depression. My parents were first generation Depression era kids, and then went on from there. They got taught, oh, why was I going with this? Where am I going with this? Oh my God, I hate this. Oh, fibromyalgia and widower brain, post-acute withdrawal syndrome. I can remember all these things. They're in my medium to long-term memory. But what I was just talking about, literally, I got halfway through it and it felt like someone reached into my head, grabbed hold of the memory and just pulled it out as I was talking about it. Oh, that is so common in people with all the issues that I have, depression and widower brain and post-acute withdrawal syndrome. But it hurts. Oh God, it hurts. And I can't imagine that it's any less painful for you guys to watch, because you're getting into what I'm talking about and then I have to go, oh criminy, and then stop talking about it. So, oh criminy. Anyway though, there is this one. I'll go on with at least something. We all have to live in the system. Do not feel shame for living in the system. I tried to reword what somebody else had written. This is true. The reason I say it this way is I was talking with somebody online and they were talking about the way things are working with ISPs and all that. It's a mess. I mean, especially in the US, where the ISPs and the telecoms are defending copper. They want to save all this copper in the ground, which is old. We need fiber optics, but they're not going to do it because copper is expensive, so they're maintaining the copper, and we're going with slow speeds because it's copper instead of fiber optics, which costs money. So yay. But the real thing that somebody had written, not the real thing, but they had written was, you were born into a world ruined by others. Do what you gotta do to survive. Our world outside is a mess, and it's not your fault. You were born into a world with already the temperatures are record highs, and we don't even know if we're going to be able to survive it. The pollution's bad. We don't know if we're going to survive it. You got to do what you got to do to survive. It's not your fault. You were born into this world. The system is in charge. You can either work with the system or perish. Do not feel shame for having to survive by the system. You were born into a world that was ruined by others. You gotta do what you gotta do to survive. Never feel shame. Yes, the fate of the world in some small ways is in your hands too, so try not to make it worse, but it's not your fault. Unless, of course, you are one of those people that is slime and fracking and drilling for oil and polluting and just pumping all these greenhouse gases into the air. Then, fuck you to hell. But for everybody else, it's not your fault. You have to survive. So thumbs up. Now, I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab, and I'm kind of in a hurry, so as I get to it, I'm going to talk about how I'm not reading the comments, I'm answering them right now. Good comment, bad comment, a different comment. Thank you for having left a comment. That's the important part. Thank you. I'm going to read them all later, answer as many as I can, thumbs up those I read, and thank you very, very much. I am not, if I mispronounce the username, my sincere apologies, and I'm sure there's something else I say, but I've forgotten what it is already. So let me just hurry up and say this before I run out of time. Psycho Killer, thank you very, very much. And Unita Trianti, I sure hope I'm close, but I bet I'm not. Froghead, thank you very, very much. Heck of a name. Matt Assing, thank you very much. Joseph D. Schultz, thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. Hi Dima, thank you very, very much. Kathy Kitscat, good that therapy is working. Thank you very, very much. And Helsing Dog, thumbs up and thank you. Grassy Eyeball, that's a heck of, oh, Grass Eyeball, that's still a heck of a name. Huh. Rose Stardust, thank you very, very much. The Master Cheese, ooh, I like it. Dead Inside, thank you very, very much. Tyrone Jefferson Wenzel Washington to the power of 9 Williamson, son of a gun, heck of a name. Julia, thank you very, very much. Pleb Allen, thank you, greatly appreciated. Tall Dude 123, thumbs up and thank you. Sheriana Reacts, son of a gun. Yuval Grossman, greatly appreciated. Alexander Hashimo Hassani, that's nowhere close, but thank you very, very much. Chris Jericho, thumbs up and thank you. Rainbow Skin, that's a good way to have skin. Jesse Z, thumbs up and thank you. Ollie B, greatly appreciated. Anthony Ornelas, thumbs up and thank you. Good to see you in the comments. And Mika Mach 5, thumbs up. Good to see you in the comments as well. Good to see you're still around. Jamie is hopefully still around. I talked to him in comments. He's busy. He runs his own streaming stuff. It's cool. Again, thank you so much for leaving comments, for being good people. It is appreciated. Definitely a thumbs up. Oh boy. If you can check out my gaming channel, that would be awesome. I'd like to get that thing monetized one day. I've had it for like a year and a half. I've been doing daily videos, so thumbs up. Greatly appreciate it. If you can check out my various links at Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, Google+. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron, like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. But if you cannot donate, or you simply do not donate, I do take all good wishes, I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest, so thank you very, very much. And if you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. If you could subscribe to the channel, that would be cool. I would understand if you don't want to, but if you are down with it, I will do my best to keep you entertained from now until the literal end of time. Yes! I find I'm overly dramatic, I am histrionic, I am basically a drama king, but remember, I am bi, so there's going to be some times I'm more on this side than this side, so you never know. I can't even remember what I started off with talking about with that one, but still though, talking about that one, just as a quick aside, Todrick Hall. I haven't watched his videos in a couple years, but I was watching him in his Wizard of Oz sort of thing. Ah, sheer lust. My God, I want to touch his skin. But anyway, I got my therapy today, And so hopefully, like I said, hopefully I'll get a reaction in. But if not, hopefully I'll get a game video. And hopefully I'll get a game video for the game channel. Hopefully I'll be able to live stream. But I've got just a few seconds left. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side. And that, my friend, is a very good thing.